I'm not going to beat around the bush for this conversation, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Pearl, you f***ed up. You knowingly invited a white supremacist and a self-proclaimed racist onto a platform which is primarily supported by, at least initially, and produced by black people. This comes across as insensitive to downright nasty. And I want to be clear, it's not just inviting said person to the conversation that's upsetting, because conversations with people who don't agree with each other or don't agree with a particular position, if done in a healthy way, can promote civil discourse. But your up was to not only not defend the people who help create the content on your platform, but to also push a narrative that is insensitive and damaging to those very same people.
The first opening clip that you saw there was Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews severing his ties with the Just Pearly Things network. And that happened right after the Nick Fuentes interview. Now, if you can remember, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews flew to London and was participating in a series of podcasts, even a dating show. And it seemed that he really enjoyed that trip. I mean, I talked to him and he told me that he did. But due to Just Pearly Things and her situation with Nick Fuentes, he severed the ties with that relationship. But Just Pearly Things just kept it going. And I mean, she was really upset, to the point that she even threatened MTR that if he didn't remove all of the videos on his stream or his channel that were collaborating with the two of them, she was going to go ahead and issue copyright strikes.
To insinuate that I have and have bad morals after I allowed you onto my platform, after I paid for so much footage to be edited, cut. Also, I'd like to add, you disrespectfully made a video about me. You disrespectfully put something in the thumbnail and defamed my character and said I said something that I did not say. And you pretended to be concerned about my employees, but you didn't even reach out to them. And you know what? I'm going to disrespectfully post all of the footage that we took, because you know what? Honestly, that footage was fire and I'm making money off of it. And no, you do not have permission to use any clips on your channel. You know what? And I will. You know what? MTR, I'll give you a video. I already know how the reaction channels do it. So I'm sure he's just going to double down, find another clip that Pearl looks like is an ill will. Pearl looks bad. And you know what? I'm sure he's going to find something else to paint me in a certain light. And you know what? That was a pretty controversial conversation, so I'm sure he's going to find it. And you know what? I'll give you a chance. You can come if you admit you messed up, maybe we can repair this. No, not right now. Not right now. And that's what honestly all these reaction channels do. They just pull clips and like they're looking for it. And guys, you're going to start to see it after some point. Also, MTR, I'm asking that you take down all videos of us together on your channel, because you don't want to be associated with my platform. So I'm giving you the opportunity to pull all clips, because I don't want to have to copyright strike you, but I'm appeasing to your wishes. And if you want to disrespectfully diss me on a video, then I will disrespectfully tell you that we will copyright strike you if you do not remove the videos.
But that wasn't all. There's another case where she laughed at the fact that MTR was a survivor of testicular cancer.
You know what I did? I decided to apologize. And see, would the people be happy?
I put her in the primary. She going to general.
This is the tone for Just Pearly Things. She spends this entire time.
But then things fell apart for Just Pearly Things. Right before that, she lost Sour Garvey as a collaborator or in that partnership. Then Auntie Jenny. And then you have King Riches. Now, King Riches, who actually was defending Just Pearly Things to a certain level, and even clapping back at people. It was even some points where he was ready to meet up and box certain folks and stuff like that. Like, he wasn't having it, right? But now even he has gone. Check out this clip.
What's going on, people? King Riches. Hey, listen, I've got some news that I'm sure a lot of you will find interesting. I have left the Just Pearly Things network, the JPT network. I'm no longer a part of that network. I left a month ago, right? So you're watching this right now, getting this news now, but I actually left a month ago. Now, a lot of you are going to be asking, King Riches, why did you leave JPT? What happened? Just Pearly Things direction is not the same direction that I want to go in. You know, I've doubled my subscriber base, you know, a lot more views, like millions of views every month. And, you know, I've made a lot more money. Right, but it comes to a point where it works best for me, my identity, my ideas about the world, that I just do my own thing. It's actually funny because a lot of people online was talking about me being in a slave contract, being on a plantation, you know, a Suge Knight contract, and I was stuck for 3 years and all of this nonsense. And I always told you guys that's not true. And look, the proof is in the pudding. I'm going my own way. I own everything on my channel. I've always been the owner of my channel, always been the owner of the content, and I'm leaving with everything I've accumulated. I always had this in the back of my mind that this was not going to be a forever type situation, and I always had the business savvy to know not to get locked down with anybody and have the right to leave and take everything I've built with me. And that's what I'm doing right now, right? It's very important that you lot understand that. A lot of people didn't think I would have enough brain power to put myself in a good situation, but I did. I always had it in the back of my mind that this situation was not forever, and I was not stuck in a 3-year contract where, you know, I was being extorted. That's not true. And now, you know, within the first year, you know, it's time for me to move on and go in my own direction. I just want you lot to know that nothing will be changing on the channel. I'll still be doing the podcast show with the girls and all of that good stuff, as well as all the other content, more gym content, more personal content, you know, with the live streams, talking and relating to the viewers and all that good stuff. So nothing's going to change, just a little bit of change of scenery. That is all, yeah? But anyway, with that being said, make sure you're still locked into this channel. I want to say I appreciate all the people that support, the viewers, the people that know me before Just Pearly Things, the people that met me through Just Pearly Things, and the people that are locking on in the future, yeah? Big up to everyone, keep supporting, and anyway, we are out of here. Peace.
And now MTR has finally responded to what's happened. I'll play this opening clip before he goes into his reaction, and then we'll come back.
What up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, back in here with one more video. Thought I dropped the old school intro for all of the OGs still with me on the channel, you understand me? Guys, listen, different video for today, but I figured you guys would want to see my particular thoughts regarding this new development. Shout out to King Riches. He has formally announced that he's leaving the Just Modern Women Things platform. So today I wanted to go through his exit statement, dissect it, try to understand what's going on. Let me also say this before we get started. I met King Riches when I traveled out to London. I think this was back in March, and I like the brother, right? We had good conversation. We did fantastic content together. Matter of fact, I'll leave links to that content down in the description box down below if you guys care to see it. But we did a one-on-one podcast, and then we did 3 reactions, some of which I thought were absolutely hilarious. So guys, go down there and click on that after this video to go take a look. He's a very talented brother. However, King Riches has been between a rock and a literal hard place for the last several months, and it being that the owner of the network was caught and embroiled in a ridiculous scandal regarding Nick Fuentes and her thoughts regarding the embellishment of slavery, and then him being of African descent. We've seen him cover unabashedly for his employer, which he received a ridiculous amount of criticism for. He went up to bat, he went up to tee for her, more than what I saw from others within the network. So I'm interested to hear his comments. We'll go through it. Let me also say this as well. Out of all of the content creators that hit me up, King Riches was one of those that hit me up when my father passed. So for that, I give him utmost respect. But let's get active.
Let me just say this as a person who has some level of respect amongst content creators. I've met people in the content creator community all over the world, almost in every continent. In America, I've done it in Europe. I've hosted people here in Uganda, And I will tell you, if you're a terrible person as a content creator, people know it. You can say whatever you want to say on camera, but the word is going to get out if you're a sleazeball. And that's something that maybe Just Pearly Things doesn't realize. As many collaborations as she has done, and she wants to be a professional channel, I have never witnessed anybody in a supporting staff that have left so fast and had that much high turnover. I've been in this business since 2015. Okay. I have so many people that produce for me. I have some of the better ones, I would say, in Black YouTube. We got Dima, we have, we got SPK, we got Satati, we got Patrick, so many more people. I've never had anybody quit. I have had people that run social media now, and you guys are gonna see me and check me out on Instagram, guys. I'll be there at O'Shea Duke. I don't have anybody. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. I don't have anybody who has quit, let alone 3 in 1 year. 3 in 90 days. It doesn't happen. Do you know how almost evil you need to be to leave? How you have to be mistreating people, how bad your management is for you to leave the network. I mean, and they were saying that she was paying good. They're saying she was doing everything. How hateful do you got to be for them to leave? You have to be quite terrible, guys. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.